Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're taking you inside the billionaire life of Donald Trump's wife, Melania Trump, from her stunning transformation from a small-town girl in Slovenia to First Lady of the United States, to her gold-plated penthouse lifestyle, private jets, and influence among the world's elite. You won't want to miss this deep dive into the elegance, glamour, and quiet power that defines Melania's world. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss our exclusive looks into the lives of the rich and powerful. The life of Melania Trump is anything but ordinary. From her roots in Slovenia to becoming the First Lady of the United States, she has gone from a small-town girl to one of the most recognizable women on the planet. But what does life really look like for the billionaire wife of Donald Trump, a woman who has lived in gold-plated penthouses, traveled the world on private jets, and stood alongside global leaders? Today, we're stepping inside Melania's glamorous, private, and often surprising life. Let's start at the beginning. Melania Trump, born Melania Knovs in Novo Mesto, Slovenia, grew up in a modest household in Sevnica. Her father managed car dealerships and her mother worked in a textile factory. While they weren't poor, they lived a simple life, a far cry from the glittering skyscrapers of Manhattan where Melania would one day reside. Melania's journey to global stardom began when she started modeling at just 16 years old. Her striking beauty and natural elegance quickly caught the eye of European photographers. By 18, she signed with a modeling agency in Milan, and soon she was walking runways and gracing magazine covers. It was in 1996 that she moved to New York City, a move that would change her life forever. The Big Apple was where she crossed paths with billionaire real estate mogul Donald Trump. The two met at a fashion party, and despite his larger-than-life personality and tabloid fame, Melania stood out. She wasn't easily impressed and didn't immediately give him her phone number, something Donald later admitted only made him more interested. Their relationship blossomed, and in 2005 they tied the knot in a lavish wedding at the Episcopal Church of Bethesda by the Sea in Palm Beach, followed by a reception at Mar-a-Lago. The guest list was a who's who of celebrities, including Hillary Clinton, Billy Joel, and Shaquille O'Neal. Melania wore a custom Dior haute couture gown that took over 550 hours to make, featuring 1,500 hand-sewn crystal rhinestones and pearls valued at more than $100,000. Married to a billionaire, Melania's lifestyle transformed overnight, but she has always been known for her grace and quiet strength. While Donald was often in the headlines, Melania preferred a more private life, focusing on raising their son, Barron, and curating a life of elegance and order. Melania has lived in some of the most iconic properties in the world. Before the White House, she and Donald resided in the Trump Tower penthouse in Manhattan, a 24-karat gold and marble triplex worth over $100 million. With sweeping views of Central Park and interiors designed in Louis XIV style, the apartment featured crystal chandeliers, hand-painted ceilings, and gold-plated everything. When Donald became the 45th President of the United States in 2017, Melania became the First Lady, but in her own way. She was only the second foreign-born First Lady in U.S. history, and she quickly made the role her own. As First Lady, Melania launched her Be Best initiative, focusing on children's well-being, online safety, and combating opioid abuse. Despite often staying out of the spotlight, she used her platform to speak about issues that mattered to her, all while maintaining her signature style, always polished, always elegant. Speaking of style, Melania Trump is widely considered one of the most fashionable first ladies in history. She has worn some of the most exclusive designers in the world: Dior, Dolce & Gabbana, Ralph Lauren, Michael Kors. Her wardrobe has sparked global conversations. Whether it was her white Michael Kors suit during Emmanuel Macron's state visit or the powder blue Ralph Lauren ensemble at the 2017 inauguration, her fashion choices were intentional, sophisticated, and often symbolic. But what about her life today, post-White House? Melania splits her time between several luxurious residences. There's Mar-a-Lago, the private Palm Beach resort where the Trump family now spends most of their time. Known as the Winter White House, this estate boasts 126 rooms, a private beach, a spa, and a massive ballroom. Then there's the Trump National Golf Club in Bedminster, New Jersey, where Melania retreats during the summer months for privacy and relaxation. And let's not forget the Trump Tower penthouse in New York, still one of the crown jewels of the Trump real estate empire. Melania's billionaire life also includes private travel. Whether it's on Donald Trump's famous Boeing 757 nicknamed Trump Force One or chartered Gulfstream jets, she travels in complete luxury. These planes are fitted with gold-plated seatbelts, private bedrooms, and even dining rooms. But despite the opulence, Melania is known to be surprisingly private and family-oriented. Most of her attention is focused on her son Barron, who she has worked hard to shield from the public eye. Her role as a mother is something she takes very seriously, and she has stated in interviews that raising Barron with strong values is her highest priority. Melania also keeps herself busy with philanthropy and business ventures. Over the years, she has been involved in charity work, including supporting children's hospitals and disaster relief efforts. She also has a background as an entrepreneur, having launched her own jewelry line and skincare products before becoming First Lady. Another fascinating aspect of Melania's life is her network. Being Donald Trump's wife means she has been in rooms with world leaders, CEOs, royals, and celebrities. From dining with Emmanuel and Brigitte Macron to meeting Queen Elizabeth II, Melania has experienced a level of global access few people ever do. Of course, being married to Donald Trump has also meant enduring public scrutiny and controversy. Melania has been the subject of intense media coverage, from her fashion choices to her facial expressions at official events. But she has developed a reputation for staying composed under pressure, rarely giving interviews and keeping her circle small. Melania's billionaire lifestyle isn't just about gold-plated homes and private jets. It's also about power and influence. As Donald Trump positions himself for another potential run for the presidency, Melania's role could again become central in shaping the image of the Trump family. Her story is one of transformation from a small-town girl in Slovenia to the wife of a billionaire and one of the most influential women in the world. And while she remains one of the most private first ladies in recent history, her life continues to fascinate millions. Inside the billionaire life of Donald Trump's wife, we find not just luxury and privilege, but also discipline, focus, and an almost royal approach to public life. Melania Trump is more than just the former First Lady. She is a symbol of resilience, elegance, and the quiet power that comes from standing confidently in the spotlight without saying too much. And that was a rare look inside the billionaire life of Melania Trump, a woman who has mastered the art of living luxuriously while staying incredibly private. Which part of her life surprised you the most, the Trump Tower penthouse, her fashion choices, or the quiet influence she holds behind the scenes? Let us know in the comments below. And if you loved this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you're always the first to see our next video exploring the world's most fascinating billionaires. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.